Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a new video. So today's the day, finally getting the tires put on. Been waiting for this day for a while, for 2 months now. So I got 3 wheels in the trunk and I got one up front with me. I already dropped the tires off. So I'm just gonna go drop these off, get them mounted. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna be able to get any footage of actually getting the, the tires put on, because I'm not sure what restrictions they have and guidelines, for COVID and all that, if they, not even allow you inside the building or whatever. Usually, they have a window there that you're able to sit there and kind of watch, but I'm not sure what they're gonna allow. So let's get to the shop, let's get them put on and finally on the car. So dropped off the wheels at STI Tire. This is where I go all the time for all my wheels and tires. Really good place. It's gonna be about 30-45 minutes, they said, and I'm gonna swing home and then they'll give me a call and we will get them on the car. All right guys, got the tires mounted, picked them up, ready to roll. So let's get home. I'm actually going to ceramic coat the inner barrels now that they're all mounted and balanced and good to go. So I'm gonna go home and do that first. I won't record that since I did a whole video on ceramic coating. It's the same process. It's just a matter of doing the inside barrels and everything. So I'm gonna do that first, and then we'll get them mounted on the car and finally see how they look. So stay tuned. All right guys, so got the tires mounted, ready to go. I just put the ceramic coating on and letting the EXO cure. So in the meantime, I'm actually gonna start taking the wheels off, the current wheels. And I'm also going to clean up the rotors, or the rotor hats. If you notice, it's really rusty. I got a drill attachment. It's like a wheel brush, or a wire brush, I should say. It's it's metal, and I'm just gonna polish. I'm just gonna drill and get all the rust off the hubs and make them nice and clean. So there's a good, good connection point for the wheels and the spacers and everything. I also got my spacers here. These are 3mm spacers by Mach-V Motorsports. They're really nice. I'm gonna play with the fitment and everything, see if I can get away without using them or use them, we'll see, but I have them just in case. I also got my hub-centric rings. You need 73mm by 56.15mm. I went with plastic. I have gone with metal in the past, and I've found that the metal sometimes seizes the actual hub of the car or the actual wheel itself. So just going with plastic is a safer bet. They're cheaper as well. A set of 4 from Mach-V Motorsports was 11 bucks, so it's relatively cheap. I believe for the metal ones, you're looking at like $20 to $30, which is not really that big of a difference, but I just prefer going with the plastic ones. They're cheap and they last and they don't crack or anything like that on me. So I'm gonna go and do those. Now I'm gonna start off doing the passenger side, just because I'm gonna jack this side up first, clean up the wheel wells, get everything ready. I'm probably gonna throw the spacers on right away and just see what the fitment is like. If not, I'll just pop them off. But I also got a new bottle of anti-seize over here. So make sure you use that if you're using spacers. That is a must, because if you don't, you're gonna have a really bad time when you try to take them off if they've been on for a while. So especially, I live in New Jersey, so you're gonna have some corrosion and everything like that driving through winter and the salt and all that. All right, so we're gonna use the wheel brush, the wheel wire brush, get all this rust off, clean it up, and we'll have a nice good adhesion. Especially want to focus on the hub here because it's nice and gross. So simply just going to much better. I mean, it's not perfect. I'm not going to sit here for 20 minutes each wheel to do this, but as you can see, it's way better. Got a lot of the rust off, a lot better connection that the spacer and the wheels actually get to sit on. So I'm much happier with that. The hub's all cleaned up and it's looking good, way better. That thing was like $4 at AutoZone, I believe. So I highly suggest picking one up, especially if you live in a state where you deal with salt all year long or during the winter. I definitely suggest picking that up. That was a pretty simple job. All right, so I'm gonna pop the hub centric ring in. Just goes right here. You want to put the flat side out. There's kind of like a beveled, or like an edge you can kind of see here. That side goes out. And then I pop the center cap in and we can put them on the car. All right, guys, so I got all four on. What I'm gonna do is go around the car and actually take off all these little tabs, kind of hard to see, but these little tabs on the tires, I'm gonna go around, take them off. Matt Mormon does it, and it's something that I kind of picked up on from him. And now, now that I always do it to all my new tires, I can't unsee it, so I always have to do it. But I'm gonna take all those off, then we're gonna dress the tires, let the tire dressing kind of soak in, and then we'll kind of do, I guess, like a full reveal. Not that you really can't see what it looks like right now, but looks pretty sweet. So let me get to denib the tires, dress them up, and then we'll take a final look. Off the jacks, everything's down, all the tools are away, old wheels are off, new wheels are on. And I gotta say, I'm absolutely loving it. Just the concave and everything against the actual body of the car. It just fits so well. It looks so much more aggressive, even though it's literally the same exact specs. I do have the 3mm spacers on here, so it puts it out to plus 35. So we're right at exactly the same exact specs as the RS05RRs. So I think it's looking pretty sweet. Definitely like the concave. Flat wheels on this car just doesn't work. I think you need something with at least concave. If you can get a small lip, then I think that's the best look. But something that's really flat, like I know the Wedsport TC105Xs, they're pretty flat. There's not really much concave in that spec. So it kind of squares the car off. It doesn't look as aggressive. I think something, with that much concave, it just works so well. Actually see the brakes behind the spokes now. The other wheels, there's 15 spokes, so kind of hit it a little bit more, but these definitely look really, really good. It's really, obviously it's at night, so I can't get some, really far away daytime shot. I will try to get some tomorrow just to put it at the end of the video so you guys see kind of a full look, because I can't really get too far away in the garage here, but you get the idea. But really happy with the black. I think the Glim black would have been too much. It would have been a little bit, it would have stood out a little bit too much. These actually show a lot of the detail. They don't hide it with the black or anything like that. So so yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do you like it? Do you don't like it? Either way, it doesn't matter. It's my car. I'm really liking the new look. I've had those wheels on for 3 years. So for me, this is a really nice update. It's nice to look at something different and just kind of get some new ideas for pictures and videos and stuff like that. It's just nice to have something different to photograph or take videos of or something like that, you know, because over time having the same look just kind of gets a little boring and repetitive and everything. So it's nice to change it up every once in a while. But let me, I'm gonna end this video tonight, but I'll jump back in tomorrow to get some exterior shots, you know, outside in the daytime, so you guys can get a better look. And, you know, I'm not just sitting here in the garage with, you know, the lighting here at nighttime. You'll be able to get a better idea of what it looks like in the daytime. And plus I'm really anticipating to see what these look like in the sun because it's night. So, all right, I'll catch you guys back tomorrow.